marketplace, where merchants shouted and children ran through the streets, an old wooden violin sang its tune. Every day, in the same spot near the bakery, a man named Elias played his heart out. His fingers danced across the strings, pouring his soul into every note. But the people around him never truly listened. Shoppers hurried past, their minds filled with daily worries. Some threw a few coins into his case out of habit, barely glancing his way. Others simply ignored him. But Elias never stopped playing. He wasn't there for fame. He wasn't there for fortune. He played because music was his life. Every morning, before the sun rose, he practiced. His fingers ached, but he played on. He studied the great composers, trying to capture their magic. He created melodies of his own, hoping that one day, just one person would stop and truly hear him. Then, one evening, as the market quieted and the sky turned golden, a man in a dark blue coat stopped nearby. He was older, with silver hair and eyes that carried the weight of wisdom. Unlike the others, he didn't rush past. He stood still, listening. Elias, unaware of his audience, played as he always did with passion. His melody floated through the air, filling the empty streets with something rare, something pure. When he finished, a deep silence followed. Then, the man in the blue coat stepped forward and said, "Where did you learn to play like that?" Elias blinked, startled. No one had ever asked him that before. "I taught myself," he answered, his voice barely above a whisper. The man smiled. "Your talent is remarkable. My name is Maestro Lorenzo. I am the king's composer, and we are searching for musicians to play at the royal concert. Would you consider playing before the court?" Elias felt his heart stopped. The royal concert? Him? He had spent years playing to people who never listened. And now, he was being asked to perform for the king himself? With shaking hands, he nodded. Days later, dressed in fine clothes instead of his usual tattered coat, Elias stepped onto a grand stage before royalty and nobles. The moment his bow touched the strings, the hall fell silent. And as his music soared through the air, people didn't just hear it, they felt it. When he finished, the room erupted into applause. That night, Elias was no longer just a street musician. He was a name, spoken in admiration, a melody remembered, a man whose diligence had finally led him to his moment. Moral of the story: diligence keeps you prepared for the moment opportunity arrives. Elias didn't know when or if someone would notice him, but he practiced, improved, and stayed ready. And when his time came, he was prepared to step into the light. If you love this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring tales. Share this with someone who needs a reminder that hard work always pays off.